Welcome back to Task Force Podcast, an airsoft podcast made by the airsofters for the airsofters.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode Task Force Podcast. I am your host, Snake, joined by my co-host.
Dude, what up?
Who sometimes I just throat chop.
What?
And today we are joined by a very special guest,
Yes.
Airsofter.Sam. We're excited to have you on. We're really excited to have you on.
Thanks, guys. I'm excited too. This is really cool.
I'm glad you're excited for it because I'm glad that we actually can bring some excitement to you. Considering how much fun you have and you must do inside the airsoft industry. Like, everybody knows you work with KWA. Like, it's not a surprise. You're like the awesome face of KWA because if they put Tom on there, I don't think it would do as good.
Over, dude. Yeah, rip Tom, you suck. Okay, so shout out Tom.
Shout out Tom though. Tom's cool. Tom's cool. So,
Shout out Tom.
but yeah, you do the Airsoft Insider and all that. How? Actually, you know what? Let's skip all that. Let's go straight into. How did you even start in airsoft?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm going to let you talk while I finish this last bit of 2%.
Of milk.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's cool. Starting airsoft was really like it had a lot of YouTube influence. I moved to LA with Trim Otter, who's one of my teammates, my boyfriend, and we just started like watching a lot of YouTube videos after work. I used to work at Tesla, and my brain was fried when I'd come home, and so I just wanted to like watch something. And out of nowhere, he just started putting like Demo's videos, and I know it's like really cheesy to say, but like that's really like how I was introduced to SoCal Airsoft.
Right.
And watching his videos, I was like, dang, like I like the guns he uses; those are kind of cool. And so we went to like Evic, and I picked up like an $80 high kappa.
Right.
It was just it was a WeTech, like it was not great.
Okay,
I didn't even like lube it, like I didn't know what I was doing.
Right. I think anybody like who starts off with a pistol, I feel like WE Tech, it's not terrible. It's definitely not the worst pistol you could get. Like, but and. Shout out to WeTech though, because they run up until literally their ultimate fail point because people never lube them. Like you said, they're generally the starter gun, and they somehow last for a long time.
Yeah, we have two of them
before they straight crap out. Like,
No, it was like so handy for me, but like I actually didn't even. I got two pistols before I even started playing.
Jesus.
And my brother was the one who was like, yo, like, are you actually going to do anything with that? Or are you just like getting them for show? And then I felt really called out. So I told Jeff, like, we got to go play. And Demo was like exclusively playing at Tac City.
Right.
And so we went to Tac City, and that's kind of like how it started. Like I just started playing there. We actually met some like random people, and we ended up making a team together within like 3 months of me playing.
Moving fast.
Right.
It was just like zooming. And then we started like the team eventually evolved. We like lost players, got players, and at one point I just couldn't stand TAC anymore, and I couldn't stand like the player base, and I really just wanted to be better, and I felt like that wasn't happening the more that I kept playing at TAC. So I had heard about N1, and it was very like intimidating, just like the stories that I heard.
So this the hardcore place, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I just, LTD played there, and like I only heard rumors of LTD. LTD at the time was like banned from Tac City, so I was like, damn, like must be some hardcore people.
Yeah, this guy go hard.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm very competitive, so I was not happy with like the way that I was playing at TAC, and so we started going to N1, and it was very difficult. But I'm appreciative that we even went and made the effort, because I feel like as a player, I've grown so much, and I've learned so much, and I've met probably like the best people I've ever played with.
True.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah,
And
that's how I got into it.
Yeah, I think that pretty much brings us to like now.
So how does that work? So, okay, so you and your mans, when it's time to go play, do you fight over your, like, the guns, or do you guys have your own kind of collection?
We have our own equipment. I'm very, like, particular about my stuff. Like, my stuff is my stuff.
Don't touch my shit, cuz, okay? Like...
So, like, even, like, sometimes stuff will go missing, and, like, I go a little crazy, like...
Fighting terms.
Where's my stuff?
Yep, you better watch out, dude.
At one point, like, we both had O lights, and like the O lights would be interchanged, and that really like just
you better be careful,
no, because my batteries were always charged, like my lenses were always nice, and then somehow they ended up on his guns, and I
like my PEC 15.
That is not
yes,
your PEC 15, motherfucker. No, it is not.
Well, mine's fucking somewhere. So
yours is also probably somewhere where those 3 pistols that you had at some point in time completely went missing.
See,
that is true.
Right.
Those 3 pistols did go missing.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, because there was a bag with those WeTech pistols in it.
Oh, I did. I had a bunch of those. Yeah, that's still mine.
No.
Yes.
No.
You had a black one, that's mine. Anyway, moving on. Go drink more milk.
I was thinking about
it. I know you were.
I was hardcore, like, damn, sadness out of milk.
So between you and your mans, who's more competitive?
Definitely me.
Do you play more than him?
Right now, I've been playing more just because he's been taking a little bit of break. A lot of my teammates have been taking a little bit of break, just for like random reasons. But me, I have kind of tried to keep up with it. And I think just in general, I'm very competitive. I don't like being just okay at anything. So
right.
That's fair.
It's important to me that. And I think also like knowing
just
that there's
okay at everything he does. Sometimes less than okay or subpar.
Most of the time.
That's fair. You know, somebody's got to be average.
It's your boy, dude.
Somebody has to set the level for people to want to be better than him.
Like, I want to be better than him. And you're like, do it, dude. I'm glad.
Fair enough. But yeah, I like it. It's been really fun. And I think that from the point of view as like a woman, I know that people already like expect me to not be playing at all.
Right.
So the more competitive I am, the better I feel.
Right.
And it shows the doubters.
Right.
It's like we out here too.
Right. Well, and I mean, even with that being said, like outside of having Rose and Crystal on to do the pre-fight interviews, like you're only the second woman we've had on Task Force podcast. So I mean, it's you
to this guy
and Hasmeen, right? And so like Hasmeen was like, you know, it's cool to be a woman in airsoft. It's kind of like a exclusives club, I guess, is a way to kind of put it, I guess. What's it like from your perspective, especially being in like the CQB kind of environment? Because Hasmeen plays a lot of like milsim and stuff like that. And I feel like the milsim community has kind of gotten used to it, I guess, a little bit, with Jet and Leah being, you know, kind of a normal thing to show up now, and people are like, oh, okay. But you don't see, at least in my opinion, you don't see very many women inside the like CQB or Speed QB style play. So what's it like being a woman in airsoft in the Speed QB style?
It's definitely different than milsim. The milsims that I've gone to have actually, I feel like people are more welcoming there
right
to me than they are in like the CQB scene. I did feel like I had to like prove myself before people were open to like the idea of like seeing a woman on the field.
And that's shitty.
It
was a little tough, but also like I guess I'm proud, and like that's
Right.
what I genuinely feel is a little bit of pride that I can show people that it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
Like girls are just as badass. Like
Right.
we can come out, we can fucking show up, we can get some elims, and
Lay
it's
it
great.
down.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, I'd be pissed as shit if a female showed up, Gucci'd better than I am. I'd leave.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I need
Oh,
to
like-
reevaluate my life.
So many dudes like, and it's like I had never experienced so much ego sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
the amount of
Yeah.
ego that people have when they're elimed by a woman. I'm sure it hurts a little bit, but also like if you just looked at us all the same, it wouldn't feel bad,
Facts,
right?
dude.
Well, see,
Like if you didn't look at it like, oh, it's a girl, like
right.
it wouldn't actually feel bad because
What's-
I'm just a player.
What's funny about it to me is like I guess I wouldn't really put much thought into it because generally by the time I get shot, I'm like, God damn it, dude, fuck, I'm hit.
No, but
okay,
you
and then I
have-
turn around and walk out. Like I don't care if it's a
Yeah.
dude or a chick, but I mean, I guess in that speed QB environment, you're not really like you get to really see each other a lot more
Right.
often.
You're face to face
Right,
a lot,
right.
yeah.
Versus like we play a lot of outdoor. I mean, given our location and not having any indoor,
Not yet.
we play a shit ton of outdoor, and most time you get shots. I would say probably 65% of the time the dude is far enough away that he's just another dude on the green team.
He's like a blob
Or,
over
Yeah,
there.
he's a
yeah.
yeah,
blob.
right. So it's like fuck, and you
But-
just walk off.
I can see why dudes would get their shit butt hurt if I'm getting clapped by the same woman.
Yeah.
Every
Well,
single
unfortunately,
time.
they're on the same level as a rental to
I know
them,
that.
right?
I know that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
exactly. Like, oh, girls, it's a boys' game. You know.
Right.
I would say
whatever,
it's
whatever.
actually not even an issue with like the younger player base. Like
Right.
actually the younger kids, typically once they're elimed once or twice by a woman, like it goes over their head. Like
Right.
at that point they don't care. Now I'm just another player.
Right.
It's
New
the like
generation.
older dudes
Yeah.
Right.
that like really take it personally. Like I call them the SWAT dads because they come like all kitted out, like they're gonna go on a
SWAT
fucking
dads,
mission.
yeah.
They've got like helmets. We're indoors. They've got helmets on, like the biggest rig you've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's full
And-
dad. Yeah.
They get really pissed.
Right.
I think for them, like they go out there expecting to have this level of skill,
Right.
and they don't expect any
When they
women
play
to be there.
once a month, they expect to go out and
Right.
just dominate.
Right.
They're like, I
Right.
watched so many tactical videos and did so many reloads on my bed at the house.
Exactly.
God, I had to change my shirt. It was so sweaty.
Yeah,
and then they
dude.
come to fucking play, and then they just get clapped every round.
Every
and they're
round.
like, fuck.
Especially by a
Yeah.
female. And they go
Right.
home, their heart's hurting. They drink a lot. Probably
Yeah.
beat the cat. You know,
Sure.
dude, it's weird. Like, men are weird.
I have a-
Like,
I have a clip of like these two dudes, like they obviously went to the field together, and they were fucking peeking the same window, and I bopped them both, but I bopped them one at a time, and so after the first one died, he definitely turned to his friend and said, "Watch this window."
right.
Friend comes into the window, and I bopped him too, and then you just hear him in the video go, "Fuck this, man," and he walks off. And I actually I love videos like that. Like I love
Right.
clips like
Right.
that. Some of my
It
favorite.
proves
you know.
the point.
It does.
Unfortunately, it proves
Oh
the
yeah,
point.
does. Like,
does.
It sucks though that you kind of like have to like I said, like harden that heart just to be able to get
Yeah.
in, push past it to where you finally like earn your street cred, you know, to where you're like
Yeah.
able to walk around with them and be on the same level as them. Where realistically, like
It
I
shouldn't
think,
fucking
and
matter.
no matter where you go play though, you're gonna get a level of it, right? Like even hardcore milsim dudes, they're not just gonna be like, hey, you just showed up, you look like you're geared up good, you want to be on our team?
Right.
They're not gonna do that. They're gonna
Right.
watch you play because they want to see you earn your way, but they're like less asshole-ish about it, I
Right.
guess.
But on
Yeah.
top of that, being a female,
Right.
they probably won't even second chance that.
Right.
They're like, oh, you played good today, cool, but you know,
Right.
and that's some weird shit.
Right. I
don't give a fuck.
I don't really fucking
think-
get it, but
Yeah, I think it's like I like to hope that it's a temporary thing, especially
Oh, it
with
will
like
be, for sure.
media and Instagram especially.
Right.
Like it definitely goes two ways. Like there's a lot of women who are like very photogenic and that's their content.
Right.
But I do think there is a rise, and especially like I actually am in this group chat with like this group of like young speed soft women.
right.
and it's amazing. They're young women, and all they do is post on Instagram, and they're actually playing. Some of them are refs at fields, and so like
Wow.
more of them are coming out, and I love to see that, and I think that's what's going to change that mindset.
Do you think you would clap your mans in a 1v1?
It's happened before.
Ooh,
Hey, on the
there's your answer. Real
Yeah.
deal. That was a question.
But
Real
but
deal. Airsoft.
also like it's happened the opposite way. I think we both have our strengths. He's way more aggressive than I am at times. I'm like pretty laid back and chill. So I think like
Right.
it depends on the scenario, but yeah, it can happen either way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though that you have kind of made your way into it, and like I agree.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more women now in airsoft that are
more photogenic
getting-
than they play.
they're getting
Yeah.
there is
That's
that, but
an
there's also
issue.
dudes who are more photogenic than they play
I
too.
get
Like
that,
there
but-
really
There's a lot.
is.
It
Yeah.
goes
There's
both
it's a
ways,
shit
yes.
ton. Like
That's
some people would even look at us and say we were more photogenic than we were actual playtime. But
well, our play comes from the past more.
right, that, and then also the fact that like, I mean, we don't have as many games that we have, plus work and all the random shit. But you have to look at it subjectively, right? Like somebody would look at us and say, "Oh, well, you guys are more photogenic than actual play." I would kind of actually have
I
to
would
agree with you.
Yeah.
But
But-
like typically people don't call men out. for
Right,
that.
right, exactly, exactly.
Exactly, yes.
And that's where, to me,
Yep.
you have to look at it objectively and say, okay, or subjectively, I don't know, one of the fucking two.
School.
And you have to look at, right, stay in school. You have to look at it from terms of like, well, are you telling someone that that's what they're doing, but you actually are the same fucking way? So,
Right.
Right.
but no, I mean, like, there's different types of content too, and there's women who will post who are more body confident, I guess is the way to put it. And to me, like, if you show up and you still clap, I don't give a fuck. Post whatever you want. I really
Yeah.
don't care. If you post like that and it's just for attention, as long as you're honest with it
That's
about
what
it,
I was
I
trying
don't
to
care.
get to.
As
It's
long-
like these
as long as that's-
attention-seeking,
As long as that's your cut and it's straight to it, like, I don't care. That's you. That's
Yeah.
your content. It's your page.
But we have a lot of that too.
Men do it
Matter
too.
of fact, a lot of these
these-
gun companies you see on Instagram
yeah.
are just as bad, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think it's for gun companies, I'm almost okay with it because the target market is so much older. Like you're
Right.
marketing to 18
No, what
and
I'm
up.
saying is like these
Right.
gun companies, like Project Monarch. Not that they're bad,
Right.
but do they really do the shit they do in their pictures?
I
You
don't
know, like are they really out here in the Afghan shooting dogs and shit? You know, and just to sell a patch. So it's the same. I mean, it's all marketing, I guess.
Yeah. I would say, honestly, I would say a lot of these companies get footage from people who are a fan of their brand and they ask if they
I
can
don't know,
use
dude.
it. Guaranteed.
All I know is
Probably.
who gives a fuck. Let's just go play. Dude, if
Yeah.
I get clapped by a full team of females, I just suck. Like I do already. So that's just all there is
But
to
see,
it.
but that's the problem, right? Is like you don't suck. They're just, well, I mean, like you would suck
They're
against
just
that
better
dudes
than
too.
I do.
They
like-
could just be good.
Yeah,
Right.
they could just be good.
And see, I have
Yeah.
no problem with that. I'm not going to go home and like drink a bottle and
Right.
cry.
The problem is the dudes who are like, I suck so bad because I got clapped by a girl. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, nah, dude, you
No.
just got clapped by someone who has skill.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Exactly.
Difference.
That's the
Yeah,
difference
That's
there.
true.
But no, I was honestly curious about that because
That's
we had
fair.
talked to Hasmeen and she was like, yeah, I mean, it was kind of,
It's like
it
nothing
was
even happened.
not
out
really
here.
a big
Yeah.
deal, but
But I could see in the
you know.
speed world, dude, that'd be a whole
Right.
mess.
different type of culture.
Yeah.
dude.
Right.
Even in like Speed QB, the season that I did play in with Trim, I think I played in one or two, but the more recent one, they live streamed it, and in the live stream, people were commenting like the girl's doing nothing,
Right.
like the girl doesn't do anything.
Says the
And
dude
then
behind the computer.
Yeah, and then the gun goes down, and I just fucking sprint to center X, grab the flag, and cap it on the other side.
Right.
And then what can you say, right?
Right.
Like,
Right.
She didn't
just-
do one thing, man. Type.
Right.
Right.
Keyboard warriors.
All she
Suck
did
it.
was
they're
run and grab
they're
the
so
flag.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It doesn't matter
It
what
does.
you do.
You're
Realistically,
gonna
like
get shitted on. No
you're
matter
not going to
what.
please everybody,
Right.
and like you have to take that
Absolutely.
approach with everything, right? Like unfortunately, I take this approach like with the show. Like I'm not going to be able to bring everything that everyone wants to see.
And really, I wouldn't if I could.
And there's some people who don't care for our content, and that's fair enough. I would tell you, yo, if you're really looking for some airsoft like podcast content, you can go check out dudes like ASAP, and you can check out dudes like the Gorilla Airsoft podcast, and you can check out dudes like Going Dark Airsoft. Like all these are airsoft podcasts that maybe one of them is your style, and that's okay. That's fine. Everybody's got their own style. That's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody should be
Before
like,
I
okay with that,
was into airsoft, I was like, I was more into gaming,
right?
and so I know I like
Oh God.
experienced it
Yeah.
because
Jesus.
nobody wanted at the time that I started gaming, nobody wanted a female gamer.
Right.
Like Twitch, if you were like a female Twitch streamer, you were like a booby streamer. Like
Right,
it was that time that I was gaming
Right.
that like there was a stigma against women.
right.
And then I started working in automotive, which is also
Jesus,
male
you're doing
dominated.
everything
Right.
to go against yourself.
Right.
Like,
And then airsoft, and it's just like I understand that the sentiment is typically just like, okay, women can't do the things that men do,
Right.
and whatever,
Which is
people want to
bullshit.
think that way, that's fine.
Yeah.
I actually don't care what people think, but for me what's most important is that like I go out, I show up, and I do whatever the fuck it is
Right.
I want to do, and I have
Right.
a good time doing it.
fuck
Right.
yeah.
And
Anybody
you
should
don't
be
waste your time worrying about what other people think you should be doing or shouldn't be doing.
Absolutely not.
And that is the key to life. Like, fuck other people, do you. Do
Mhm.
you.
I fought somebody over that once.
You fought somebody over a Oreo.
I have.
Right.
No, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a whole story.
I know.
Not
you
today.
literally pick an
Yeah, you
item.
really-
Nasty's
I
probably fought.
I will fight you for pretty much anything if I think I need to have that.
Even the Matrix.
No. No, dude. No, it's terrible. Quit
It's
bringing
gonna
it
be
up.
great.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
great.
good.
No. You
So
can't-
for those who don't understand
Oh,
what's going on,
Christ. Why
before
do
the
we
show
have to
started,
do
we were
that?
talking about the Matrix. It's coming out, and I was saying, "Yo, it seems fucking
Looks
confusing,"
stupid.
but the Matrix always claps, so I can't wait to see it. Nasty says it's gonna be dumb, so just so everybody knows, if the Matrix claps and it's fucking sick, Nasty has to go on a live and apologize for saying that
What?
it was gonna
Why does
suck.
it gotta be live?
Because now it's set in stone.
I agree.
Right, and Sam's going to join in. He has to apologize to Sam. Actually, we're going to make that, and you have to apologize to Sam and tell Sam, sorry, the
but
Matrix
this is
was
off
clapping.
my judgment whether it's good or not, right?
You're gonna be blown away. I'm
Yeah.
convinced.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, bruh, there was some good fight scenes.
Yeah.
Like there was some good fight scenes.
Okay, good fight scenes doesn't make a good movie.
If it's 95%
yeah,
fight
it
scenes,
can.
it did.
And Keanu, man,
Yeah,
like you
dude.
got a problem with him or what?
No, he's the homie, dude. Like, I've never had an issue with him, but just because there was like one badass fight scene doesn't make the whole fucking movie.
Bro,
We'll just have to wait and see.
Nasty about to take another L. Makes sense.
he's Ted Theodore Logan, all right? He's John Wick. He's Neo. He's that one dude who
Keep
gets
thinking
locked in
about
the
it.
cabin and then writes notes back in time to whatever Sandra Bullock's names was. Like,
Why?
he's impressive, okay?
He's
There's
a
one
good
movie where he's
actor.
not
Why are we?
impressive.
No one's denying that. That doesn't mean the movie's gonna be fucking good.
It does.
Not what?
It does,
Dude,
100%.
get off his dick and move on.
It's gonna be great.
It is going to be great.
Whatever, dude.
It's going to be
It's
great.
gonna be good. Fuck it. It's
But
good.
since we're outside of Airsoft and we were talking about games, you stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
What games do you commonly play? And for everybody who wants to go check her out, this is her Twitch. I'm sharing it on the screen. So you guys need to go follow her on her Twitch
Oh, shit.
and check out some of her gaming shit.
Now I
Wait, what is
actually
this?
have to stream.
You've got
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she
what is
doesn't.
this? What is
Right.
this video?
I've been taking a little break.
Right.
Recent broadcast. You got tech time and this. Oh, you were doing some airsoft teching live? That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
Wow.
I've been I mean like typically when I started streaming I was actually like a League of Legends streamer. It was not great. I'm a little ashamed of
League.
it. we don't have to get into it.
We should
But
get into that because
Legend?
I bet it's a lot about
Hold on.
honor too.
But now I don't know because I don't know what that is. So
you don't
somebody
know what
please,
League is? League of Legends? You see the stupid fucking commercials on YouTube? Really?
Is this like Raid Shadow Legends or
No.
Oh wow.
No, this is a whole like people have killed themselves over this game before. Like
Like
it's
It's like
World
a
of Warcraft level?
multi-million-dollar industry.
right.
It's bigger than StarCraft.
It's bigger than StarCraft.
Not sure about StarCraft either.
Dude, this is why we shouldn't hang out. Like
Is it StarCraft?
I'm a
level?
first person player. I'm not this like MMO bullshit fucking
Fair enough.
all
Fair
that.
you just never
Yeah, we were
had-
just talking about how there's cliques, all right? And I'm not in that one.
So-
I'm not in that clique. all right?
Fostu cuz, okay? Get the
Right,
fuck out of
like-
here. Like
To each his own, and you can
Anyway.
keep that one for your own.
anyway, League sucks.
It's not great.
It
It's a pretty
fucking
toxic game.
sucks. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
No, it's cool. I started with League, and I was streaming maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, like a long time ago. I would stream for like 1 viewers, 1 being myself,
Yo.
and slowly but surely, like I got a little crowd, got like 5 average. I was like, this is great. Started playing some Overwatch, and then
Ugh.
the best part I think was when I just started switching and like streaming variety
Yeah.
and realizing that like sometimes you do just chatting for an hour. Some people just want to chat and it's cool. It's a good time. Sometimes we do like random games. Like I'll literally go on Steam and buy games for like $3 and then stream
right.
them.
The bundle
Because, like-
packs. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because it's like it's cheap. It's interesting to see what people are working on from a development standpoint and like see what they sell. Like what's a $3 value game?
Right. And it keeps you from being stuck into one game and going mindless like I have
Yeah.
for years.
On Rocket
Exactly.
League
Dude, fucking Rocket League.
is not
Rocket
that
League,
good of a
Counter Strike, and Battlefield.
Oh, no.
Rocket League is
Thousands
not
of
that
hours.
good.
Thousands of hours.
I am
between all
excited for
of them.
Battlefield. I haven't bought it yet, but when it comes out, if it doesn't suck,
It's gonna be fresh.
It's
I'll buy
gonna
it.
be
I know.
fire.
I know it's gonna be
okay.
fire.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be
Okay.
fire. You
Like
don't gotta
literally,
tell
I was
me,
gonna
like-
walk away if you said anything
Bro,
about.
I've never once played a Battlefield that I wasn't like worth it.
Right. But-
Well, hold on, let me dial that back. Maybe this latest one where they did the whole World War II thing, and I was like,
No, it stopped being
you kind of
good
got
after
some modern
Battlefield
shit
4.
in there that I just am not understanding. Either be
Dude.
real or don't.
BF4 cut off bad afterwards.
Right.
Insta.
Now this should be their redemption.
This is their final game. They're collaborating all the battlefields into one.
No,
Oh,
that'll be their
really?
final. There's no way.
No, because they're going to space.
Oh. I
Wait,
can
because
see
they're going to
that.
space?
Yeah, we're gonna take it to the Space Force, Trump.
I can
Space
see
Force, Trump. They're going to space.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see Battlefield being like, from here on, future.
We're in space.
Edge of Galaxy, fighting aliens, and I'm in, dude.
Star
I'm
Trooper.
down for
It's gonna be
that.
like a Starship Trooper fucking
Dude,
video game.
literally,
Just aliens.
If you see me disappear off this podcast, it's because I'm sitting in my room, face deep in 2 monitors, playing Battlefield. So,
Heck yeah. What's
Battlefield is pretty good. We did get a question. Airsoft Shark says, "What's your schedule for Twitch?"
Oh no.
never.
Never. Yeah, since I started working again, I actually slowed down on streaming.
It's tough.
But
Mm-hmm.
but I do want to get back to it. It's some of the like best times that I get to experience with people in the community, and the tech time, like the tech streams are also a lot of fun because I couldn't claim that I know everything about teching on guns, and
Right.
you see it as I'm working on shit. Like you see me fuck up, you
But
see the
you're
reality.
learning.
Of-
Yeah, that's that.
Right.
We
real,
can
though.
learn together. Like we're
And that's
learning
it,
not to
that's
be. We're learning not to be a shitty podcast after 2 years.
Right.
So
Like-
we're still
it's like
going-
Dora
We're
the
learning
Explorer.
together.
Yeah, we're learning.
It's like Dora the Explorer.
Stop
Can you
swiping.
say
Yeah,
spring
exactly.
guide?
Exactly. But it is streaming. Listen, you have to be a dedicated motherfucker to stream every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watched Summit 1G. 9 years ago had 400 people. Now he has 80,000 collectively during any given day.
Right.
Like, it's tough, dude.
Yeah.
I
would
try.
say.
And do you see me having a fucking Twitch account outside to watch myself on a fucking laptop? No.
No. Nasty barely shows up on Saturdays.
You're lucky to see me now. So,
Wow. I'm honored.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're
yeah,
welcome.
yeah. He showed up for you. He showed up for
nice,
you.
nice.
Like he was
Thank
like
you.
I have
"Sam, I'll be
legit
here."
reasons I can't come when I'm not here, asshole. Okay.
I mean, sometimes.
I even checked. I was like,
She did, dude.
No.
She blasted.
She was like,
I
yo.
made sure.
Yeah.
Don't bail on me, little bitch.
I'm over here like, well, fuck. Okay.
Will you gonna be there?
It was rough.
We
My
made it
mom
happen.
called me out too. She's like, "You gonna be there?" Like,
I
fuck you,
like your
mom. Like, god damn, everybody's up my ass.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, no Twitch
Well,
life.
I mean, right. So what do you do then on YouTube? Because you also have some spicy YouTube content, and I'll show
Oh,
everybody
thanks.
that too.
YouTube has been a lot like I post like my streams up there, like if they're like good teching streams,
Right.
I'm up there. I try and cut it down so it's not like sometimes I take hours
Edited.
to do like one thing or to install like one part. It'll take me like 2 hours, so I try and cut it down to like the best parts, and I'll throw that up there. I have some gameplay videos up there that I'm actually pretty proud of, because I think they're a really good reflection of me. They're not
Right.
they're
Not-
not, I think, the typical Speed Softer video. It's not like trap music and
yeah,
kill
fucking
streak.
yeah, all that
Seeing
bullshit.
this.
Alphonse,
I'm
go
seeing
fuck
this.
yourself, dog. Okay.
They're just like real clips of things that happen in the field. Like sometimes I eat too much food before I play, and like I feel like shit. And
Yeah.
I'm talking to my teammates, and I'm like, I fucking feel disgusting.
What are you doing?
But then we go out there.
Sorry, I
What
don't
am
mean to interrupt
What am I
you,
doing?
but
I'm trying
what-
to get it to where they can hear this because I want people to hear this.
They can't hear this.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, and the music is like
Now
I
they
like
can.
picking fun music.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. This is a good song. Yeah, it's that.
Smash
Wow,
Mouth
what a
remix?
meme star.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a meme star.
Just
Yeah.
straight. Did you just ass clap that guy?
yeah, it's a couple of ass shots.
Why is that pistol worth
The
more than my
beach-
car sitting
the
outside?
The
Yeah, we
beach
put
on
a-
the hits is good. I like it.
It's I actually didn't think it would be tough to edit those kinds of videos though, and it is a
It-
little difficult.
This man knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Sure.
have edited like some gameplay and then I was like, you know what? No. Fuck that. And I
No.
told people, I was like, yo, I'm going to try and get us some gameplay footage for you guys to be able to see.
Not happening. Oh, get fucked, daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
dude.
there it is right there. If you ever want to know if she would clap her man's
We're
clapped.
on the objective. Yes.
He wrecked me. It's tough. It's it's fun. I'm actually just looking for an editor because I do want to put more of these videos out. I just
It's
in-
tough.
It is.
tough.
It
It's
is.
tough. That's
But
why I don't
watching
do it.
yourself play, like sometimes I'm really hard on myself.
I critique
you know?
the shit out of myself, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm bullshitting myself in my head more than I would ever edit. And that's how it is with my music.
Right, but there also is when you really get to really like hard coach yourself a little
Yeah.
bit, and you remember that shit when you're on the field because you're like, I don't want to fucking watch me do the same thing again.
Right. So how can I keep me
Right.
playing different, always
Right.
evolving, always moving forward?
Right.
But I don't want to hear my fat ass, oh God, oh fuck. Like, Jesus Christ. We
Well,
just
right,
walked 5
right,
miles.
But see, but
Like-
like realistically though, your brain should be all like, yo, I need to get in fucking shape. If you watch yourself play, because you
Right.
get tired of hearing it, right?
I don't know. I hear the sexy man Alphonse like, holy fuck. You know,
Yeah,
same
but
thing.
then you look at him and he's like running around with a 60-pound fucking gear and
HPA
gun
fucking
and all that shit.
Barrett.
And then you're
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Jesus, he sprinted 300 yards and is almost dead. I can sprint 3
Yeah.
feet and be like, oh god.
32-second sprints all you get out of me, and that's every hour. But Ever Ready is right. We're all our own critic.
Right,
dude.
we all are our worst
Yeah.
critic.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, outside of the Speed QB, outside of the Twitch, you got into working with KWA, of course, like as their main media person. What is that like? Like, what is
terrible.
that like?
I'm so too like set everything straight. Like I'm just a host,
Right,
so like I show up.
Disclaimer.
right,
Just a disclaimer. I don't capture content. I don't edit videos because I think people definitely get that impression. Like
Right.
I did a couple interviews recently on KWA Insider. And then people were like sending me like screenshots, like great edit, and I was like, okay, cool, but that wasn't me.
Not
Right.
me.
But I
right.
agree, it's great. But yeah, it's a lot of fun because I've definitely participated in a lot of things that I never thought I would ever
Right.
do. And actually one of the first ones was SHOT Show. I think SHOT Show was actually the second episode we ever shot.
Right.
And so I was really nervous to do it. You know, I always tell my friends and anybody who wants to like get a job that they're not sure if they could or couldn't get, like just say you can do it and figure it out
Right.
along the way.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, honestly. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. If you apply for a job and you never really actually know what it's going to be until you start. So you might as well be confident in yourself and know that you can do whatever it is, because when you read it on paper, it sounds like one thing, but when you do it for real, it's a totally different thing, and
Trust
you'll
me.
conform to it.
Trust
You'll
me.
conform to it.
Don't
with
work
no
for your
issues.
city. Just don't do it. It's terrible.
Don't work for your city.
Yeah, dude.
Um,
I bet that would be scary though. Second episode SHOT Show
Yeah.
would be
know.
wild.
Man, like we got there the day that it started. Like I wasn't there the day before. We drove in the morning of the first day, and I had never been to SHOT Show. I'd never been to anything like it before. And the worst part, the hardest part, I think, was everybody sees a camera and they start staring.
Yeah.
Right.
What is the camera looking at? And the camera was looking at me. And so, like, you know, trying to not sound like a fucking idiot,
Right.
talk about the guns, remember the facts about the guns, remember what we're doing, trying to be positive,
Nope.
not look stupid. Like, is are all things that I'm like trying to check off as people are like, what is she doing?
Right. Right.
And that was
Once
the
you get in front of the
toughest part.
camera, people automatically assume you're professional
And then-
as shit.
And then
Right.
being the first time at SHOT Show would just be overwhelming. In
Right.
The fucking
It was a
It's
lot.
already
first
like
place.
sensory overload.
Yeah.
Right.
There's so many people. There's so much
And then
new
now you
cool
got
shit.
every asshole like,
Right.
what is she doing?
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to
But
do an
I-
interview. This is going to be cool. I wonder what she has to say.
And then I'm stuttering all over myself, you know, and pass out. Like that's me.
Yeah.
Like
I know. SHOT Show is like been on my list to want to go to for a long
For
time.
sure.
So
It's great.
I'm hoping we get to make that happen, because SHOT Show is, I mean, it's cool, right? Who wouldn't want to go to see all the new guns, all the new stuff that people are going to release?
I just want to hold it.
Not only airsoft, but also real steel. Like, there's the healthy mixture of both that you're like, yes. you
Well,
know?
it wasn't always mixtured like that.
Right.
It took a while for the airsofters to get in there.
I mean,
Yeah.
but
Well, and there's a lot of real steel enthusiasts that were saying that the last SHOT Show was like the worst SHOT Show there's ever been.
Right.
But it was the best SHOT Show I've ever been to. So
Right.
like,
So
Right.
I was like, whatever. Like,
Right.
get your opinion out.
right. And,
So-
I mean, since we're talking about KWA,
oh god.
since we're talking about KWA,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta jump right into this, the fight night.
Let's
Everything
do
kind of
it.
the knockout segment, right? So if you guys don't know by now, of course, we teamed up with KWA and we have been doing the KWA Fight Night Knockout segment. And in this segment, we talk a little bit about KWA Fight Night. And of course, KWA Fight Night 3 is going to be dropping very soon, I'm thinking. But we got some epic matchups in that, and they've been dropping teasers. Sam, I know you have kind of gotten to have a bit of connection with that, of course, being a host for KWA. And what's it been like watching people compete at these fight night events and then talking to them after? Like, what has that all kind of been like? It seems like it's probably the most exciting thing to watch, because I've never actually got to sit down and watch real 1v1s happen where people are competing for an actual championship title. Like, nobody has done a 1v1 yet in Airsoft that I've seen in my whole 15 years. Right. That has actually been like good publicized, like really good. Put to the video and stuff.
So how's the vibe of that life?
Right.
Yeah. It's definitely really interesting, because I think what Fight Night is bringing to Airsoft is something that like nobody really has brought in yet. And I think Airsoft Pro League was like trying to get there. And KWA was like, we're just going to do it. Like, we're just going to try and see what it looks like. And so it's really cool to see people and their expressions and their opinions after the matches.
Right.
Because people can be as like calm, cool, and collected before they go into it as they want to portray. But sometimes you see people like get off the field after a loss and they're angry, they're upset.
Shit. Yeah,
and
guaranteed.
It's like they're pissed, you know. And it's this. I think like Airsoft recently or previously has just tried to be like these highlights of like the cool parts of Airsoft. And the reality is competition is frustrating. It's real. It's like, it's difficult. It's not easy. And it's easy to pretend to be somebody until you lose.
Right.
And then it's like, oof, like you can't hold on to that persona anymore. You're just yourself. You're just upset. And there are some people that do a really good job, and this is with everything, but it's cool to see it in Airsoft. There's some people that do a really good job at self-evaluating and realizing that they made mistakes, recognizing what mistakes those were, and kind of taking that as a lesson learned.
Right.
And there's still some people who
the gun breakers, dude.
The
gun breakers, dude.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see that side of Airsoft, because I think even at like SpeedQBs, people walk off onto the sidelines and try to like keep their shit together, and hold that, and like, because now you're in the sidelines with everybody, you have to keep your demeanor. And Fight Night is really highlighting the reality of competition. You could play big, mean, and strong as much as you want, but if you go out there and you don't actually give it your best, or your best is not enough, like, how does that really make you feel?
Now the whole world sees that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's something that I feel like we've talked about this before amongst ourselves, is Fight Night is really bringing something to the table that we've not seen before, right? And,
that we've never knew we wanted.
Right. And really. Airsoft is, we always try to, people always put their best foot forward and try to make it a very welcoming community. When, just like any other community or hobby or sport or whatever you want to call it, there's always some level of toxicity to it. And I mean, like, I think the toxicity should fuck off, really, because it's just supposed to be about fun. But there is a level of competitiveness to it. Like we always say, get out there and have fun. But realistically,
kick some ass.
You have a lot of fun when you're being competitive.
Yeah.
That's why competitive sports are popular, because they are fun. It's being able to handle it after a loss, like you're saying, or being able to check your ego after a win. You know what I mean? Because realistically, if some things were different, that other team would have won, or that other person would have won. But what I feel like we're missing in this competition is everybody puts on that face of Airsoft is a very welcoming community, and oh, I got mad respect for my other partner. Like, bro, I don't know if you guys watch UFC. 9 times out of 10, those dudes got mad respect for their partner. Mad respect for their partner. But they talk hella shit before because they're trying to get in their head and they're trying to throw them off their game because they know they're good.
Yeah.
But we don't really get that. And I really wish people would kind of ease up on it. The only one we've really seen so far that actually likes to go in and talk some shit is, well, there's really 2 of them. I would say Gunny Gunner's number 1.
Yeah,
like, bro
dude.
loves talking shit.
He loves talking shit.
Yeah. And then Roosta, which I feel Roosta kind of does it like very subtly,
Right.
but it definitely talks shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like people are worried about doing that. And I don't think it would be a big deal, you know? As long as at the end you're like, yo, you were fucking good.
So already she gave up. This next fight night, we're probably going to see some hard shit talking.
I'm not going to give anything away, but I will say, like, you guys definitely want to keep your eyes peeled because as the bracket is getting closer and closer, and like we're getting closer to an actual win here, people are really starting to feel the tension.
You
and
know,
I think what you're looking for is about to start coming out.
It's like the Big Brother house or the Survivor Island, right? We're all friends here. By the last couple of weeks, they're like, "Fuck you, bitch! Get off my island!"
Straight, no cap.
Right.
If we were involved in KWA Fight Night and I was your opponent,
I would clap
I'd
you
be
and walk
listing your
away.
mother's name.
I would
shit talking.
I would like clap you and walk away.
False.
Big W,
Dude. I wouldn't need much. I'll throw BBs at you. I'm confident.
You can't even throw that far.
I can throw mad far.
I don't know. You no, like
baseball, dog. Yeah, dude.
Like,
right into that forehead of yours, bro. Shout out to
Tristan.
light
I would
furry.
straight like bag dump on you.
Oh, Tristan,
like,
I just elbow dropped that
hell
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still need. I'm gonna need to see a bag dump at some point in time.
Real quick, can we get this Twitch chat sorted? Right. So a shark would be a beaver that's jacked on Starbucks. Anyway, dope.
Fair enough.
I don't needs to stop.
This is like a
My
whole
money would
weird.
go on the shark.
Yeah.
This is like a whole weird like series of events.
Yeah,
in the
it's
chat.
just going weird. Anyway,
I
though,
like it.
But no, like I'm excited for Fight Night, the next episode, dude. Very excited. I want to see Dom lose. I want to see.
Dude, I love Fred, but
dude, Fred's I put a whole
Fred
$1.45
is the
on that
hard
dude, bro.
homie. I will give you that. Fred, hard homie of Task Force
Hard
Podcast.
homie, bro.
But Dom straight clapped last round. Like, I mean, one shot, like a clinic, a 100% clinic.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he fed you
it's
that. Dude.
very hard.
Yeah.
And really at the time, you have to ask yourself, like, was he really trying? Was he really trying?
Probably not.
Right.
Yeah.
So then that's my worry. Like, but no doubt, I know Fred will change up his game, do some weird shit, and
Bro,
he'll try to make it hard.
His picture and video game has stepped up. Instantly thinking his go hard game is gonna step up.
Yeah,
Nice.
100%.
I think
Not
it
trying
is.
to ride the undead dick, but your boy's on that train. Okay, so
Sounds like you are.
yeah. That's my man.
But no, I mean, what is a matchup in Fight Night 3 that you're most excited to watch? Because we never see the edits, right?
Right.
Nobody's seen the edits, right? So what's the fight that you're most excited to watch after it's been edited and all that? I know you kind of have some behind the scenes, but
So I think I have a little bit of like a personal, like, because I lost to Joey. Wait, are we there? Is that where we're at right now? Fight Night 3. Did I miss
That's on you.
I don't know.
I'm not positive.
I lost to Joey, so I want to see him like and Roosta. I think that's what's next. I think
Joey and Roosta. Write that down, Mom. Okay,
I'm
do
really
something.
interested to see that because I think they're both really skilled and experienced players. They've both been playing Speedsoft for a long time, and they both also play paintball.
Right.
So I'm interested to see how like those two kind of like go up against each other, if it's an even fight or if it's just going to be a wash, and just kind of watch from there.
Right.
All right.
Well, that's fucking cool. I mean, like, it just seems like they're going on a path with this that's going to be super fucking exciting, and that it is going to end up being something massive. And at the end, somebody's going to walk away KWA Fight Night champ.
All I know, I'm going to set this straight. I may not remember the fights, the heads up, even though I've got it in front of me whenever I want it.
Right.
I'm just excited to see who makes it to the end and who can really call themselves the KWA Fight Night champion. That's all I really want to see.
Who walks away with the dub?
Who
the
walks
belt?
away with the dub going, I'm number one, first third season, but first like champion, right? Like the first hard push.
It's the first
champion.
season. It's just the third round.
Okay, third
basically.
round, right? But you get an actual title to your name now. Like that's Instagram title worthy, dude. Right before my name, S3, fucking
right.
You didn't hear it from
FN3
me,
champion.
It's about to get spicy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't say, but there's a little bit more on the line than just the Instagram title.
See? Now we're getting some information. My question is, what could the prize
I will
be?
say it's worth it. It is worth putting in the work right now. And like any competitor who's not practicing is really just like doing themselves a disservice because they are going to miss out.
Sleeping on it.
Slackers.
I'm my money, and don't quote me, but my money is totally on Daniel, on Union Young. Like that kid practices every week.
See, and that's
fucking speed,
bro.
Right.
He's got the energy. He knows what he's doing, and
Right.
every week he's practicing against Speed QB. He's practicing on the Speed QB side in Tac City,
right.
and he's doing the work.
So
Yeah.
And I
Young.
really
Write that name down,
See,
people.
so-
Straight
Yeah.
out of Sam's
Like,
mouth.
Exactly. Young's out here putting in hard work, and that's something you don't really see, right?
No,
So
all
that's
behind
hard
the
part.
scenes.
That's the hard part. When you're watching Fight Night, you don't get to see the behind the scenes bit where some dudes are putting in some hard time and other dudes aren't. Or girls. Some girls are putting in the hard time, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Young, I mean, I was super impressed when he came in. But I'm very excited to see how this fight goes in Fight Night 3. I mean,
we pretty much just got it laid in front of us.
right.
Don't
Well,
fucking slack.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, don't slack.
Don't slack. Make this effort of you. Oh, I'm gonna be on KWA. No, get that the fuck out of your head.
Right.
Get some action in.
It's a
Get some
fucking
time
championship,
in.
bro.
You're. This is real.
Right.
Like this is could not only just win a title, but you could physically come home with something.
Right.
And that shows your effort, your time.
Right.
Like what?
Right. And that's what's crazy.
I can't. I was like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
I want to so bad.
trophy, whatever the fuck
Dude,
it is. There's going
a
to
fucking
be something.
cookie, dude.
Right.
You worked your ass off for that cookie. I want
Right.
to see it. I want to see it.
I'm just saying, I know that something like this doesn't come around very often, and once this thing takes off, and if you're a part of this season 1, this is the foothold of it, right? This is
Right.
what happens with everything that gets big. This is how it always happens. The foothold, the season 1 was when they included the people who you would be like, nobody even fucking knew that guy, right? No, that's the point, because they were trying to get a foot in the door, find out how it works, and then go from there. Because season 2, I guarantee you, all them dudes who slept on it, who see it, they're going to be like, damn, I'm putting my name in the hat now on this one.
Yep.
I'm going to want to get in and on it. And then what's going to happen is all the dudes who got into this one are going to be super pissed because they slept on their first chance. That's exactly what's going to happen.
That's how I feel. Every time I get to see it, I'm upset that I
Right.
didn't bring more to the table when I had the chance.
Right. And I mean, it's unfortunate. I wish we could see you, but at least we get to see you do
It's okay.
At least we get to see you do some
It's
post-fight
Eric, what's up?
interviews and bugging some people and asking them what's going on. So
I read your name twice.
what?
It's Eric. Who's
Who's
Eric?
Eric?
Who's Eric?
I don't fucking know, but he just said, "What's up?" So I was like, "What's up?"
What's Eric?
He
I
just
didn't-
followed. He just followed.
He's not even in the chat.
He's right there.
Thanks for following.
Yeah,
Where is he in
dude.
the
One
chat?
love. Anyway,
I wish I could
Don't
see you in the
sleep.
chat. I'm sorry I'm sleeping on you.
he is. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep.
I fucking hate you. Don't sleep on this chance, okay? Because when
Right.
this chance long gone and you're like, I
It
should have
needs
put
to-
more effort in. And then the next time they
Should've put
start
more
up,
effort in. That's
are
right.
you going to come with your big girl pants on?
No.
All of a sudden?
No.
No, because my knees are bad. So
no,
fucking.
because all the dudes who had that big girl pants on and proved it are going to be in there. So
Exactly.
You ain't
Thank you. So y'all better get to it. Nothing to it but to do it.
Let's do it. Let's see it.
gonna
Can't
get
wait.
in. So, by the way, also, if you
Oh,
guys,
God.
the guys who have followed or have subscribed, thank you. If
Yep.
you're watching right now and you're not following and you're not subscribed, then I'm going to need you to
What's
do
up,
that.
Scaff?
So that way you
Right.
can get more content like this, because Task Force Podcasts bring you episodes every week, except for next week, because we're actually going to be at EA Fest in Rhode Island, where
heck yeah.
sounds like Random Guy Kev's going to be there. Sounds like the dudes from Speed QB are going to be there. Sounds like it's going to be one hell of a good time. Maybe you can straight up, like, to Dom's face, tell him, I hope Fred claps
Bro,
you.
Dom, when I look down at you, I'm going to let you know, bro.
Dom is pretty physically fit, so I feel like he
I
would just
hope
like
Dom tries
I-
to fuck me up.
I feel
dude.
like Dom would take like a hard Naruto knee and then just like punch you right in the knee and instantly collapse.
You know what happened? Fuck you. Clap. It's just like hit me in the
This
knee.
is fuck.
Yeah, no.
What would happen actually is Nasty would go down like Peter Griffin and be like,
No, for about 20 minutes. Then we pop a pain pill, boys. And you better watch out, Dom, because I'm on that ass. Anyway, real quick, Sam, question. Thoughts on Shield players? That's not coming from Shark. It's a random guy.
Shield players.
Yeah.
Like Riot Shields.
Riot Shields. I'm Call of Duty 12-year-old.
If you use it well and like to the field's standards, I don't see an issue with it. I
So
don't
you don't
think
see
it's
moving cover
impossible
as a
thing.
biggest issue?
it's not a big deal.
Look, man, we're playing Call of Duty in real life. They have Call of
Right.
Duty
There you go,
Shields and
Shark.
Call of Duty. Like I
Right.
think that there's definitely ways to counter it.
Right.
So I don't
Buy
see the
grenades.
issue.
Works on
C4.
Call of Duty.
Grenades, like have one person a distraction and then flank. Like
Right.
there's multiple strategies to counter.
Tomahawk off the spawn. Like, quit being a bitch.
Hit the fucking...
Easy.
Dude. All
Bro,
right.
I cannot wait till somebody shows up at the airsoft field, takes a foam tomahawk, and straight on the spawn, looks straight up, jumps, and throws the tomahawk. I hope somebody catches it on video. Please, for the love of God, meme it, make it happen. I
Thank
need to
you.
see it happen.
Anyway, Twitch chat versus YouTube chat. I'm going with Twitch chat at the moment because awesome. And thank you,
Yeah.
Light Furry, for lurking. We
Fuck
appreciate
YouTube
that.
chat. All my
And-
homies hate YouTube
And
chat.
faded props, dude. On God, midget.
Faded out here stirring the pot in
Dude.
the chat, and I'm
Yeah, dude.
loving it. YouTube better step up their game though,
Yeah.
because I'm a YouTube boy myself. So I'm gonna
YouTube
need you
is
guys
taking
to.
it easy tonight.
It
Right,
is.
I know.
They're
I'm gonna need
slacking.
YouTube to step up the fucking chat.
Where you at,
and
Mom?
start dominating some
Damn.
shit.
Anyway,
'Cause it's going
Skyoff,
bad for you.
fuck you, bud. You knew that rock was big that I kneeled on, and it hurt like a fucking bitch, okay? And then you shot me, all right? So, god damn.
By the way, also, if you guys are not following Airsofter.Sam, make sure you go do it right now. She's at 5,375. So that
Imagine.
means if there's any of you who are not following her and you don't go subscribe or follow her, or whatever you want to call it, I will know. So I'm going to leave this screen here for a second. You guys can totally go follow her right now.
How many unfollows
And I'm
going
going to refresh this. And if I don't see at least one, I'm going to be very mad.
Actions over words. Right.
Right.
I get
Actions
it.
over words. Like, I better see one right now. Toilets are 2 something. Let's see. YouTube chat. Oh, we got 2 people. There we go. We're
Swerve.
getting some people in here, but YouTube's
Wow.
you better
Mom, I'm
step it
sorry.
up.
You don't have the fierceness we need.
I don't know
for
if you guys
keyboard
realize
warriors.
this, but this just became a thing. Now it's going to be hashtag YouTube versus Twitch chat in the stream.
Yeah.
I'm going to officially add that to our Instagram hashtag.
And the best part is I've got 2 different usernames, and I don't think people understand that when I'm typing at them, it's cool.
I don't know what that means. I'm about to refresh, so somebody better have followed her.
Unfollow.
Unfollowed, and probably the number will go down.
Wow, there's
we got
nothing.
We got
There's
2 hearts
we got
though.
some
Yeah,
hearts.
turn up.
Got some hearts.
I'll take the heart.
No,
all
those
good.
are ours, not yours.
yeah, I mean, those
sorry,
are
you
ours.
can't have those. Yeah, those for
I mean,
us.
like, you guys really got to step up your fucking game here. Like,
I'm
come
pretty
on.
sure anybody that's watching has already done.
Probably.
been
I expect you to
following.
make another account and follow
I
her.
try.
See, that's too far.
No, it's not. It's not. I know you got a
It's not.
backup account, Mister. I have 4 nasty, easy bake, Stephen Marler, easy bake, nasty.
Hey, bro, I slide on some weird new
115
levels.
bake.
Why did you have to throw them all out like that, dude? Damn.
The other day, I saw one that's literally an Instagram for your car, and I was like,
yeah,
"What?
Yeah, it's happening, dude. Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with that. I don't even.
People take pictures of themselves with Starbucks and they get 1 billion likes on Instagram.
They
So
do.
why can I
They
not
do.
get
Oh,
1 billion
By
likes?
the way, this is totally off subject, and probably
What?
nobody cares
Why did you interrupt me?
because I don't care. You're not the only S40 in town. I saw one.
S40?
Yeah, yeah.
The fuck did you just call my car?
A Nissan, the 240, 240, whatever.
Yeah,
The
I know. I
240.
talked to
You're,
the guy.
you're not the
other
only
day.
240.
You sure it wasn't a 300 ZX you saw?
No, this
There's
guy
3 of
literally
them.
passed me on the highway. It's on the trailer. It's a red 240
I know that.
SX,
Yep.
and it had
It's
no
nice.
motor, but it's going to
It's
be
nice, yeah.
It's going to be probably getting something. I would assume,
I can't wait to meet the guy.
and kick his
Maybe
ass.
we can be like,
or maybe you'll just
There
lose to
can
an
only
Evo
be
again.
one.
I didn't lose. He got me off the jump. Fuck yourself.
All right, somebody finally followed you on Instagram, so now
Wow.
you have one. So you walked
Yeah.
away with something.
You're welcome. This
You
show
walked
gave
away
you
with
something. Other
Whether
than
it was
fucking
one of
YouTube.
ours or not, I don't know. But it probably, honestly, it might have been Task Force Podcast Mom, because
Oh.
she follows
That
everybody.
actually, that means the most to me.
Wow. Well, I'm getting more love than
I
us,
know,
dude.
I know,
That's
dude.
wild, man.
I know, dude.
Shout out, Mom. Okay.
Heck yeah.
I saw Lambo while at work. No one cares, Sky Off. You're fucking useless.
A Lambo?
Dude, there's a green Murcielago that drives through Wichita, Kansas all the time. I see him always.
Huh.
You never seen it? Lime green, dumb as fuck.
No.
The dude's like 99.
I've seen so many Ducatis though.
The bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 3 R8s, bunch of GTRs. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
We should move on.
I don't
It's
know.
Not
I
our
don't know.
podcast.
I know it's weird.
It's weird. She's just not saying anything.
I know. I'm waiting
mean-
for her to be like, you know what? You guys are done.
Well,
Let's talk
I've
about
got
something
something I'd love to share about.
good. Let's hear it. What do you got? This is now officially. It's 100%
I'm done
your time.
talking. It's
Yeah,
your
it's your
Sweet.
time now. This just became the Sam show. Actually, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
shit.
I'm just
change
gonna
it.
fucking-
Change the title.
I'm just gonna
Fine.
get rid of us and just
Sam.
now it's
No. We need you.
Yeah, I know.
We need you.
We're needed.
We're not. I am. I'm needed, but I don't.
Oh, dude, if I could leave right now, I would. 100%.
Excuse you.
If
Right.
we were, I mean, your
Right.
hour's up, so you need to start paying at this point.
All right, that's fine.
Bet, dude.
Send
I
me the
need $1.
Send
Go
me a
ahead.
bill.
Anyway,
Hell
what
yeah.
did you
I don't
say?
pay mine either. It's fine.
Well, there's two. Okay, now there's 2 things. I've thought about it. There's 2
Okay.
things that I'd love to talk about. The first thing is, I'm still raising money for women and Afghan women that need help. They're actually all refugees that are looking to transform their lives and need education and jobs. And really, the money that I'm raising is to help those women get situated and help
Right.
their children. So if anybody's interested, please visit my Instagram. That's going to be up for just a couple more days. I
Where
initially
is
thought
that?
In the
Where is
description.
that at?
Description.
it's on my Instagram, like on the profile. I don't know if you could see it on desktop, but for sure on mobile. Once you go to my profile, you see it right there. And I'm also, I don't want to tell everybody, but I would love to share with you guys. Like for those of you that can't donate, just reach out to me, and I'm donating $5 every day, just on my
Wow.
behalf, on the behalf of anybody who doesn't have the ability to but wants to help out. So just reach out to me and I'll throw an extra $5 in there.
Huge
Can't
shout
do
out,
Yeah.
making a fucking difference. I like it.
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Mom,
really,
I know. Okay, we'll figure this out. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Now I want to find this. So if you guys, like I said, again, if you're not following Airsofter.Sam, make sure you go do
that's
it.
a big deal.
And yes, I have seen this cause, and I do think it is something that's very important because, like, I always say this, but not to get real because Task Force podcast, but
We
to
do
get
get
but to
real.
get real.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the whole task force, or with the that threw me off, and I was like, man, that guy, he looks so good, bro. Every time I see him.
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing with Afghanistan, like, unfortunately, like, I mean, we're no longer there, which is good for us, but also we had 20 years. So there's people who are young adults now who don't know anything but us being there, and now they're 100% having a life-changing event, and the ones who actually want to get out of there and not be a part of that and want to better themselves are
Right.
trying to get out of it, and it would be something that I would
Right.
highly suggest you go support.
$1.
Yeah, I mean, fucking anything, really.
$1. Just share it. Like at this point,
Right.
all I'm asking is that people even just share it on their story.
Yeah.
Now
The
you've
more
been
people
told.
that hear about it, the better. And
Right.
yeah,
All right.
I said we
useless
wouldn't get
people.
into politics, but that's
No,
that's
No,
how's that
100%.
politics?
That's-
You're helping humankind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Helping
some
people
water.
is
Here's
fucking...
some, drink some of that.
No, it's not milk.
helping other
It's
humans
not
survive, because hey, I don't give a fuck who you are. Even how I used to live, I lived much better than most of the people on this planet did, and I was living in a house that was fucking falling apart. Wow. And 'cause I'm gonna have to take it up. So please, anything, share the fucking
Oh.
stuff.
Right.
At least.
So that was thing
That's-
one.
That was my first plug. My second plug is me and some buddies have been working on a tournament series. It's also a 1v1, but it's
Ooh.
not really like Fight Night.
Right.
It's a Western themed quick draw 1v1.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yo, that's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into
Yeah.
it.
Like 10 paces in the whole thing, right?
No 10 paces,
Damn
but
it.
if you want to check it out, it's gunfighter_CQB on Instagram, and
So I
it's
didn't
been a
know
lot of
about-
fun. We've done a couple so far, and you like to play, you need a holster. If you want to play pistol, you need a holster.
What
We
did you
start
say it
you
was?
like-
Gunfighter_.
CQB.
CQB. We start you like maybe 20 feet away from each other. You're facing each other, hands up, and
Yeah.
then on the
Showing
on the
everybody.
All right.
Showing
Draw.
everybody.
Now that that's become a thing, that number better fucking change.
Right.
But between you and Otter, who's the fastest draw?
Oh, man, he's the fastest for sure.
Facts, my man.
For
Out here
sure,
slaying
for
with the
sure.
draw, dude. He's the guy that stands over his bed, whips out the pistol, drops the new mag
Bro.
hill,
Yo,
holsters.
like-
Yeah.
Mad props. Mad,
Yeah.
mad props. This dude wearing a fucking Dare shirt.
That was
I haven't-
one of my favorites.
I
The
haven't
Dare
seen
shirt was
that.
great.
I haven't seen a Dare shirt.
Don't
in
do
fucking
drugs, give it to
forever,
me.
bro.
No, but it's
Yes.
great. We got we have not just pistols, so if like people want to play rifle or shotgun, we've got like a long boy gun division. So you can bring both, but pistol is really encouraged because it kind of goes with the theme.
Right.
Um,
yeah.
And it's like a 360 event, so if everybody can stand watching the field.
Just know if you get hit by a bad
randomly
shooter,
get-
that's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randomly
Oh,
take
yeah.
take a dick shot.
You're right.
Oh, fuck.
We wanted it to be like Fight Club, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
some
I'm
maybe
in.
you take a fucking accidental bop to the face, but like that's
Right.
on you. You're standing
Right.
too close. But it also helps us because the crowd. We want the crowd to be a part of the judging process. So it's
For
you're not
sure.
actually just judged on if you get hit or not. We do want to start implementing like a coolest build or loadout kind of thing, and
Yeah.
that's going to be all inclusive of your style. So like the crowd is actually who's going to vote for that winner.
Right.
And so you're watching not just to watch and see what's going on, but also to see like who's got the coolest draw, like who's got the biggest style, like what are you actually bringing to
So-
the table.
Show out when you show up. basically.
Oh yeah,
Like, do your
we had
thing.
a dude like full cowboy gear, like
Hell yeah.
cowboy hat,
Hell yeah.
revolvers. Like everybody's playing with high kappas, and this dude brought revolvers. Like
That's
it was,
sick.
and that like my vote would have gone to that guy because he came and he did it to like do the fucking thing.
Right.
He didn't
Right.
come out to like
His
be
cosplay
competitive. He
was
came
on
out to
point.
have a good time, and that's what we want. Like we want players to come out and have a good time and be competitive with yourself. Like quick draw is
That's tough.
if you don't practice, you're fucking slow, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You fucking nerd. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's
I
no
already
determination in your team.
What?
Already know, dude.
I want to
Popping
know
cheeks,
who would be the
dude.
fastest.
I would definitely get
Already
nasty.
know, dude.
I would get nasty right now on the terms because he don't have a pistol, so
I'll get my Glock. You may hit me with a
I'll-
BB, but
I'll
watch
get-
this
I'll
40
get my
clap,
Your
Glock,
real
dude.
skill.
I'll bring my 43 out, just little like I'll shoot you with a little baby gun.
I'd be pissed.
I mean,
Dude, if you hit me with baby gun, dude, I'd throw my fucking. I don't know, dude. I'd be mad.
Little 9mm 43, just pew. And you'd be like, why?
And then I'd take my 40 and end it all. Cause fucking shot like that, dude. Like, but no, that's sick. Hard plug. Follow that. Refresh it. Let's see what happens.
Refresh it. Let's see what happens.
We did get some. Actually, I have it on my phone. I saw a couple
One
of
at
them,
least, at least one.
Shout out,
Nice
mom,
one.
I
because
know,
we already
fucking-
know.
Singles in the house.
Because
I
she's
mean,
been
up in here,
texting
dude.
me, like sending me pictures about the whole fundraiser thing. Yeah, that's it. You can do
Oh,
it.
that's nice. Oh,
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
There's
It
4
really
days
is.
left. It looks like.
Your two things that you brought up are both really cool. One,
Yeah,
great
they're
for
worth
people.
fucking talking about.
One, great for people, and two, great for community and just something different, right? Something outside
Yeah.
the norm. It's nice to have something different.
Mm.
But I mean, honestly, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
because,
man.
I mean, you're definitely like outsider level. You're like way higher than what
Right.
we need to be having
No
people
way.
on here for.
Yeah, big facts. Like, we have people
No.
like Alphonse.
Right.
Not cool.
No.
I was excited. Like I didn't want to be a nerd. But I did. At one point, I was like, I'm just gonna ask if they'll let me be on it, and
See?
that's why.
It's
But I was really
all
nervous.
it
to be-
takes.
Dude,
be
I
honest.
would love it if people would reach
Yeah.
out. If you're watching this right now and you're not sure if you could be on the show,
You just
I
heard.
honestly don't give a shit if you have 3 followers and you're like, "Can I be on the show?"
Of course.
Ultimately, what's going to happen is I'm going to go and I'm going to look at your content, and if I think your content is cool, I will probably be like, "Yeah, dude, let's set you up with a time, no doubt." Or I will at least respond to you and be like, "We could probably make that happen, dude. Let me look into it and see when I got a time."
Which
Because
is
I'm
kind
not
of an easy way of saying if we have a bad, like, if we have no one
well,
scheduled.
not even that, but like honestly, we're almost all the way through October now scheduled.
Oh
out again.
yeah, that's true. I
So,
forgot
like-
about
Wow.
that.
It gets really
Yeah.
hard to have people want to be on the show, and you're like, "Yeah, dude, I would love to get you on."
But it'll be 3 months.
But do I hit you up now about a 3-month down the road thing? But also at the same time, I mean, if you've got fire content and I'm like, bro, this is actually something that really has my interest. I hardcore want this dude on the show. That's what happens, right? Is I just start bugging the shit out of people who I think would be cool. And then once I get full up, I just rely upon you guys who want to ask to be on the show, because 9 times out of 10, you make it on here. Because generally, if you're asking me, you're an active person on Instagram, and that's the real answer.
and
you
no
have content.
sky off, you can't. Right off the top, Mom, you've already been on. Shout out.
I don't know.
And
Sky Off
Swerve,
would be cool though, because Sky Off is here. Sky Off
Oh,
could
he
be
is local.
real
Yeah. That'd
be cool.
in-person guest.
Why
First
would I want
time
to sit
ever.
by that dude? He laughed at my knees.
I
You know what
laughed
I
at your
think is
knees.
a real missed opportunity is like I'm in a chair. Like why don't you just like slide me? Oh, because then I'll be in the middle of the logo. I was gonna say
Yeah.
why don't you just slide me up so I'm like at the
A
table. with
part
you
of the
guys?
well, you're short,
Yeah.
so makes sense.
I don't
But
know.
fair
I've
enough,
thought
I'd
about
block
it.
your logo.
I've thought about
Fuck
it.
the logo. I mean,
I don't even care about the logo necessarily. I've thought about trying to have some like my computer would be like, "Oh, you're asking so much of me."
No, not this one.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Fair
not
enough.
this one.
I
I
don't
guarantee it.
Well, I mean, we're dual streaming at 1080p. My
I don't
internet would
care.
probably be like, "You're asking so
No,
much."
your house would burn down before
Yeah,
that computer
well,
would have an issue.
whatever.
I promise.
Same thing.
And sorry, Swerve. It wasn't Mom. It was Swerve who was the one follower.
Oh,
So
It was-
I
it was
apologize
Swerve comes in clutch.
all the time.
He, as a matter of fact, in the chat earlier, he said, "Actually, if Nasty didn't show up, it's fine. I'll just take care of it." And I was like, "Bang."
So I no longer have to show up to my own fucking thing. Sounds good to me. But
Easy.
anyway, hold on. Sorry.
What up, Gold Leader? You are late every time. I love you, man, but I mean, we're getting close. We're getting close to wrapping her down here.
Cool.
What's the next event you're going to be attending?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Uh,
You just got back from
AMS.
great
AMS at Copperhead, and you said it was a blast, and you had a really good time. Which
We
this
did,
all
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
happened before the show, but just so you guys know, that's how she feels about it.
was
I'm
amazing.
speaking for her now.
Next event, I don't really have anything planned. We are gonna host another gunfighter soon, I believe.
So you're gonna let us know so we can
I'll let you
Let
know.
the peeps
let
know.
the peeps know.
Absolutely, yeah. In the meantime, I really just want to kind of get back into creating content for me,
Right.
and obviously for everyone else, but like content I like, and kind of sometimes I think I get a little caught up in the idea of like what's good content, and so
No, fuck that. We
Yeah,
provide not good content, and we
you
do
want
it
to
every
know?
Saturday.
You want to know what good content is? The content that you put out.
And
yeah,
It doesn't matter what it is. It's just what
it's
you
the
put out.
content you feel selfish putting out because you really don't care if anybody likes it, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
will like it. I swear to God, I know. It's hard. It's hard.
It's
It's
very
it's
hard.
hard.
It's
Yeah,
We talked about this a lot on Going Dark Airsoft's show, which
Yes.
we actually were just guests on. So I would highly encourage you guys go check out Going Dark Airsoft. We were on there. If you want to know some like behind the scenes, some like how I manage the Instagram, some shit like that, like just go there, give them a listen. We
just-
talked a lot about it in depth. I mean,
Right.
or don't. I mean, it's up to you. It really is up to you. But no, seriously, thank you for
Thank
coming on
you.
the show. Thank
Yeah,
you for sitting
thank
here
you
and
guys.
bullshitting with us for a while. And I'm
course.
glad that you reached out to us and you said,
Big
"Hey, I
time.
want to be on." Because
sorry.
Is that
that was
The helicopter? No, I
that
just live in
was-
the hood. Don't worry about
nice.
it.
I like it.
Yo No Cat, dude? Yeah, that'd be sick, bro. I love living in the
Do you
hood,
have like
bro.
the classic like California hood, like with the bars on the windows?
Yeah, I do.
Holy shit!
No Cat? That's
No, I-
badass.
Yeah.
Man,
I
that's
bet it's almost like comfortable for me. Like I grew up in New York and like not I grew up in Queens. Like it's like this is kind of comfy for me in a
Feels
weird
like
way.
home.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
When, dude down the street gets clapped, you hear it like bang, bang. You're like, I'm at home. I can go to sleep.
Like,
This
is
was
it
good.
is it fireworks or is it gunfire?
But we
yeah,
all know.
yeah, exactly.
But we all
exactly.
know.
That's what
And we all
happens. That's what happens when you live in a neighborhood where people do get shot or people shoot guns. In your brain, you find other things that it could possibly be. That's the real answer. You're like, nah, man, I bet that motherfucker's outside just nailing a hammer
Yeah,
or
dude.
something.
When I lived
Like-
out south, yeah, dude, every other weekend, bang, bang, bang. And you're like, fireworks.
Yeah.
Fun. It's December.
Somebody's throwing some
he
shit out the
definitely
window,
didn't
bro.
die. Yeah.
Backfire on a tailpipe, two-stepping.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Anyway, thank you again for showing up. Thank you for
guys.
asking. Everybody
for
out there
having
that's
me.
being a pussy.
Thank you for being a cool show.
Yeah.
Thanks to your mom. She's a real one.
Shout out, mom,
Right.
dude.
Shout out, mom, for sure. Shout out YouTube chat for finally stepping up and taking
Yeah,
over
no
the game.
shit.
Don't know what's going on, but you guys are just now like, hey, let me get in here.
Oh.
So
I'm a nerd.
Twitch chat can suck it.
Hee-hee. Twitch chat's the
YouTube for life.
bro. I'll kick you in the face.
I'm just saying. With that, like I said,
Anyway,
next week
thank
we
you
will
for-
not have a show because we will be at EA Fest in Rhode Island.
So come see us.
Yes, if you guys are going to be there, because I
Yes.
know there's a lot of you on the East Coast who watch this. Yes, Task Force will be there the 24th, 25th, and 26th. We should be there all 3 days.
Me and my bad knees.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm not ready
crying
for this.
about it. And then what we can do is you guys can come by and see us because we'll actually be working at the KWA booth. So we'll see you guys there.
Right.
And then after that, when we get back, we'll have another show. So, but we love you guys. We'll get you some content, and we'll see you fucking then. So.
Yes. Later. Bye. Hasta the way.